This is a Bear Adapt, fully set up, ready to rip hunting rig out the door for $650. It's the same setup a lot of your favorite faces from the hunting public use. $650 versus $2,500. We're gonna shoot them off, dig in, dive deep, and figure out what the difference is between this and that. Let's go. Let's get it, dude.
Walking on top of ceilings, I ain't scared of the heights. We run the city to the villains, we just wish them good night. The end of a fight, the battle is won. You heard me right, yeah. Never took an easy road. Even in need of hope, I still fought the fight of a champion, made it feasible.
The road is long and it gets cold, but I move on, I can't let go. There's one thing I know, I came too far, standing here at the crossroads, can't look back, I still got.
First test, speed test. We gotta go sneak into MFJJ's secret lair here, shoot it through the chrono and see what these things shoot out of the bow. Here we go. Operation Chrono the bows. The Bear Adapt 453 grain arrow, 29-inch draw, pretty sweet little rig. Didn't take me hardly anything to get it set up. It's set up really well. Show you that. 270. Just to double check. $271. So that's the Bear Adapt 455 grain arrow. Hoyt VTM 34. I haven't actually shot this through the chrono all year, so I'm kind of excited to see what this thing shoots at. What's your guess? I'm gonna take a guess at 288. $299. It's a little faster than I thought. One more just for safekeeping. It's kind of neat to actually shoot your arrows through like a practical hunting setup, because I think the standard when the manufacturers test them is 70-pound bow, 300 grain arrow, 30-inch draw. So it's really impractical, and you see like, basically you're seeing as fast as they can shoot. So this is more practical. 455, one more. $299. It's a good fair test, and on to the next test. A little behind the scenes of the lab here. That's where we podcast. I'll have the podcast link down below if you haven't checked it out yet. Josh and I do a weekly podcast talking shit and about all things archery, really. Yeah, it's cool. First things first, I'm gonna break off a couple shots just to know everything is on. Good, we're good. This is a Vegas space. I'm gonna shoot 3 rounds of 3 arrows with each bow, alternating bows, and we'll see how they do. It's just a little warm up, get the cobwebs out right now. The accessories on this thing for the price point, all right, we're ready for round 1. Bear Adapt up first. Hang on till the end of this video too. We're gonna go through these things side by side at the very end and talk about what we learned. Round 1. Round 1, bear 998. (10x) 9-8. Bear, round 2. If we need to go tiebreaker, we'll do the amount of X's. Bear, 10, 8, 7. Hoyt, 10, 10, 8. All right, final round, 20-yard face. 20-yard Vegas face. Bear, 8, 9, 8. Final round, Hoyt VTM 34. Last arrow for the Hoyt. (10x) 10, 9. That is what it looks like all said and done. 55 yards. I think they call it a field archery target down there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, money round time. I'm gonna go 9 arrows with the Hoyt, because that's what I have in my quiver. 9 arrows with the bear, and then we'll do a bonus arrow, 1 and 1 at the end. Stack them up. 10 arrows each. See what we got. There's been a few interesting developments during this. I would say firstly, when I'm holding the bear, the grip is actually pretty comfortable. It's pretty big. I think it puts my wrist in a good position, but because of the way the material, it gets like a little slidey. Because it's hot out, I'm actually sliding around a little bit with the bear right now. Let's shoot first, and then we'll circle back to it. Hoyt's up first. All right, I feel like that was pretty representative of how I shoot. No better, no worse, kind of in the middle. Yeah, we'll go tally them up, see what we got here. I think we basically have the 10 surrounded. I don't even know if I caught it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 8, that's 40 points. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 9, that's 36 points. So 40 plus 36 is 76. Golly. All right, a little malfunction here. Tube came off my string here. I can get it back on though. All right, I'm gonna give myself a friendly line here, just so it's not a blowout. I got 1 5, 4 6s, it's 29, 1 7, it's 36, 2 8s, it's 52, 1 10, that's 62. One more arrow out of each bow. Final arrow, bonus arrow, arrow number 10. Final arrow with the old bear. Old Fred Bear. The old Fred Bear helps me with this arrow. Let's go see these arrows. And I have some thoughts now after shooting both these bows. Very different ends of the spectrum here. Let me start with what I love about the bear. $650 and you're in the field hunting with a very capable bow. Very capable. At the beginning you saw my speed at 270. People have hunted with 270 or even slower on recurves for forever. Plenty fast enough. All the accessories on it are very well put together. You got a nice 3-pin, you can set up, stack it up for hunting. Given what we saw here today, I think 20, 30, 40, really good hunting setup. I'd have a hard time personally stretching it out past 40 with that, with a lot of confidence. You can start to see the accuracy deteriorate as we got out to further distances. With the Hoyt, give it a line 6, so 9 and 6. That puts the totals at Hoyt 85 through 10, Bear at 68 through 10. Now, we learned some stuff today, and I thought that was pretty cool. Bear Adapt with the stuff, how it comes set up, pretty sweet little rig if I'm being totally honest at the price point. I think as far as the value goes, the value to price is And what I love is that it gets people in the field with stuff in their hands more often. If you're on the fence about bow hunting, grab one of these things, get out, shoot. And if you can't afford one of these, go out, get a used bow, get a used recurve, just get in the field because those lessons will be invaluable over the course of time. The bad, I think I wanted to shoot past 40 yards with this, I would have some upgrades. I would get a different stabilizer on here, put some more weight on. More weight would help tighten up that shake. I would tie in a peep. These peeps are okay, but as you saw, the rubber broke on me today. Like, that's not good. The rubber breaks the wrong direction, it can kind of be coming back at you. Great little rig for the money. My two upgrades that I would put on this first thing, if you're spending money, I would put on a stabilizer with more weight, maybe a back bar if you could mount one on, get a little more weight out back, balance this thing out, and get in the field, go shoot. The most important thing you will accrue in your lifetime when it comes to archery or hunting is experience. So first things first, get your ass outside, then you can learn as you go. Doing this little shoot off actually made me a little more stoked on the Hoyt. I hadn't chronoed this thing yet, and to see it shooting at 300 feet per second with a 455 grain arrow, 29-inch draw length, that's pretty sweet specs. I always thought this was underrated as a quiet bow. It's very, very quiet, and that's important in a hunting rig. I love how it holds really stable. I've spent the second half of this year dialing this thing in, so I have it set up exactly how I want it, and that definitely made a difference today. Remember, today was just me shooting these bows with my experience. If you can, get out and test these things for yourself. If you can't, well, this is what I can do with where I sit today. If you did want to see a full review on this, let me know down in the comments below. I haven't done a full review on it yet. I really am enjoying shooting this bow a lot. This is apples and oranges, but I thought it'd be a fun video today. $2,500 bow, $650 price point. If you were looking to shoot either of these, get down to your local archery shop if you have one and you have the opportunity to shoot one. If you can't, Josh carries these on his website, and I think it's an awesome rig to get someone going and in the field. Pretty cool, guys. If you dug this video, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do a big bash right here at Spokane Valley Archery when I get to 100,000 subscribers. So give me that little tap if you enjoyed this. We'll catch you back for the next one.